I'm about to show you 7 different types of Etsy businesses that you can hop into today. One of them that even just made $700 in profit yesterday. And this is a digital product, so you could potentially hop into this today, especially if you have experience with this type of product. And even if you don't, I'm gonna go through several other stores where you could hop into where there's less competition and it's making tons of crazy sales. So as you can see, this probably did 1,200 sales last month, 600 sales the previous month, but check this out right here, 2,600 sales right there. And December's coming up, they're gonna do really well, and I can already tell why. Because as you can see, when you hop onto the actual product, it is a quilt. So you know, this is a really popular winter item, especially for those that are crafting themselves. As you can see, 20 people have this in cart on multiple products, but this is not the actual physical quilt. This is just a PDF in how to create the actual pattern. So I went ahead and clicked on one of the listings, and it says 193 people bought this in just the last 24 hours, which is insane. So this is a digital product. I went ahead and typed in $5 for the sales price, and then the cost of item, we can probably just put like 10 cents. There is no shipping for this actual product because they're just going to download the actual file. And when you click calculate, it says $3.97 net profit. That's what you're taking home in your pocket. So as you can see, $3.97 times 193, that's close to like 700 some odd dollars in profit. And that's just one product. This store has multiple products. As you can see, this one right here, over 20 people also bought this one right here. So 5 people bought this in the last 24 hours and so on. There's multiple products that are selling really well in this shop. And if you don't know what tool I'm using by now, this one right here is called Everbee. So as you can see, you can see the actual analytics of the products and which products are selling like crazy. So this one right here sells even more than the other product. See, what's really crazy is that this is the average monthly revenue across 12 months. But as you can tell, this is a product that just sells during the Christmas time. So this number is something that you don't necessarily always have to pay attention to, but really think of the time of the year that the actual product is selling. So this number is actually a little off because you're not really supposed to average this across the 12 months because it's not selling throughout the whole entire year, but it's selling just during the Christmas season. So as you can see, just in December alone, this shop will bring in over $8,000 in profit. And that's just with a digital product. You only have to do it once, and during the holiday season and even across the rest of the year, you're just collecting a check without any additional work. So this one is a little bit out of my experience. We will go over other shops as well, but you're pretty much creating a PDF file of how to actually create and sew this type of design. I don't even know if sew is the correct word because I've never created a quilt myself, but it tells you which fabrics to go out and purchase so that you can create this style, color, and design. And then it also gives you the PDF on how to actually create this so it looks just like this style file. So honestly, what you can do is download their PDF for $6, $5, whatever they're charging for one time, and then you can get an idea of what the product looks like. But even with some quick research, I was able to find how to create these types of quilt patterns online, and there's actually software that pretty much tells you how much you need of a particular color depending on the type of fabric that you create. There's also classes to be able to create this type of quilt. It shows you exactly how to publish these types of quilt patterns. As you can see right here, hands down, digital PDF quilt patterns are the easiest and best margin way of selling quilt patterns. So honestly, it's pretty crazy that even just with a quick search, I'm already getting an idea of how to create this PDF file without having any knowledge within the quilt world. So, you know, go ahead and feel free to check that out if this is something that you want to do, because obviously the competition is a whole lot lower compared to other types of digital products. So honestly, I'm just doing a quick search now. I found this one right here. This one is doing roughly $1,500 per month, but I can guarantee you this is probably doing double or even triple that because of the holiday season that we're in. And I clicked on the shop. Man, it's crazy because 169 listings with 68,000 sales is look at all of that. How many people have this in cart? This is something that I can guarantee you is slept on during this season. And before I move into the next shop, I have a special discount for you. If you're thinking about using Everbee or you already are, move into the annual plan, you get a 33% discount. But not only that, with my link down below, you get a $2,500 bonus. So you get instant access to the Etsy Growth Academy. So go ahead and click that link down below, get instant access to this today. The next shop that I stumbled across is going to be some crystals, which is honestly kind of interesting because I already feel like some of you guys have an idea of this type of product, and some of you guys probably even collect some of these products. As you can see, 7,000 sales in just October alone. I went ahead and clicked on this shop. It has over 1 million sales, which is honestly pretty crazy. So as you can see, we got $10, $40 here. Let's go ahead and do an average right here. So they have roughly 7,700 sales, and I can see the average price being roughly $10 or so. so. So I don't even have to do that math. $77,000 in sales. That's honestly crazy. So as you can see, one of their most popular items is going to be them selling it as a kit. So this is pretty cool to me because I love looking into products that are wholesale and you're pretty much breaking it down and selling it to a starter kit or some kind of package, and then you can sell the product for even more, and then you even get a higher average order value because a lot of people want to spend more because they feel like they're getting more, and then you're also selling a lot more at the same time. So even with a quick search right here, all I did was just typed in the name of one of these rocks. Once again, I have no experience in this, so Gold Tiger Eye, and I typed that in on Google, but I also typed in wholesale. Obviously there's some on Temu. I don't know how much you can trust that actual product, but here we are right here. So Tiger Eye Gold, this is the exact rock, $35. You get it in wholesale, so I don't know how many you would actually get, but now I have an idea just from some quick research. Rocks and minerals is what I should have been looking at, so I can type in rocks and minerals wholesale and see what kind of rocks and minerals wholesale websites I can find. And honestly, just like that, I found a whole bunch of these things for wholesale. All you have to do is buy a whole package, package up a kit, and then resell it, which honestly to me, I can see this being extremely profitable. This is a 1 pound bulk bag, contains 1 to 2 inch in diameter and average, and all you got to do is break it down, you guys. So you purchase a lot of these in wholesale, and man, you're pretty much going crazy. Honestly, this is pretty cool to me because a lot of times, a lot of people are struggling to find sales on Etsy, and they want to go about it the easy route, the easiest, lowest barrier to entry, doing print on demand, doing digital products. But obviously something like this does take a little bit more of work. You have to purchase a few products, you have to ship it into your house, you have to calculate the profits that you're actually going to make, and then you got to put it up for sale and create yourself an amazing listing just like this one right here. And for some people it sounds like a lot of work, so they give up before the idea is even executed. And that is a huge problem that I see from a lot of you all who are watching. You'll watch this, you'll see the information, you'll see exactly how to build a 6-7 figure shop, and you may feel like you don't want to do the ones that require additional work. Although it requires additional work, a lot of times these sales are a lot more closer to being guaranteed in comparison to something like print on demand or digital products because there's less competition. So moving on to the next one, although we do talk about print on demand a lot here, as you can see, this is something that you can still do if you know how to do it properly. So 4,500 sales in just October alone, and this right here contains a whole lot of t-shirts. As you can see, what this shop specializes in a lot is going to be group sets of t-shirts. So as you can see, we're talking about $13.70 for a t-shirt, and then we got shipping $4.99. So this shop's probably making roughly $3 per t-shirt. When it comes to print on demand, you can make a little bit more than that if you're doing it yourself, but think about how many t-shirts you got to make in a day. 68 people bought this in the last 24 hours, and I've really never paid attention enough to even know if this is 68 orders or 68 individuals. But regardless, 68 times $3 in profit is going to be roughly $200 in profit in just this one listing alone. And with that profit I just showed you, that is with print on demand calculations. It can be a few dollars higher whenever you are doing it yourself, but like I said, look at how many t-shirts you have to make. So even if this person is doing print on demand, they are still putting in the additional work to set themselves apart from other print on demand sellers. They're sitting here and grouping up all of their design listings because as you can see, this is 6 different types of designs and it's all on one listing. And if you're doing print on demand, you have to copy all of the SKUs over. So let me go ahead and break this down to you. So whenever you create a listing in Printify, this is Printify right here. So for those of you guys who don't know what Printify is, pretty much if you have a design and instead of you selling it as a digital product, you want the customer to get an end physical good and you not print or ship anything, that's what they do. So you take your design, you upload it to the actual product, and they're going to print and ship that product to your customer for you. So for example, this is a golden retriever design. We took the design and we uploaded to an actual t-shirt, and what Printify is going to do is send this actual t-shirt to the customer. But all we had to do was create this design and upload it to the actual product. Now this is where it gets slightly more advanced. So as you can see, these SKUs is how Etsy communicates with Printify to let them know this is the actual product that the customer is actually going to get. So for example, when a customer purchases a large athletic header, this SKU is sent on over to Printify, and then you have an order now, and that's how Printify associates which product to actually purchase. purchase. But how do you do that with multiple listings? So as you can see, this left side is Etsy, this right side is Printify. So all the SKUs are right here. So let's say I wanted to offer 2 different styles of designs on the same listing. I have the dog design, and then I wanted to add the cat design on the same listing. So what I would do is create a whole nother Printify listing with the cat style, and I will save it as a draft. Or you could publish it and then save it as unlisted. And then you'll get a new set of SKUs, and then you copy it over. And that's exactly how Printify would know which product to actually ship with it. As you can see, on the same listing on Etsy, I created a new variation that says cat style, but this is for a size small. This is also for a size small in Heather Kelly. So what I need to do is come on over here, and I'll copy my size small for the green SKU, and I will paste it right on over here. And now when someone purchases this Etsy listing, although this was originally for the dog design, and they select that cat variation, instead of them getting the dog design, they will get the cat style print. So I know that may sound slightly confusing, but that's how you can add on more than one design to an original Printify Etsy listing, if that makes sense. So for example, you create this Etsy listing for failure to appear, then you create a whole new listing, but instead of you leaving it on 2 different listings, you'll copy all those SKUs over to this listing with the additional variations that you created. And I can also now see that this shop is probably not doing print on demand, so they're probably making additional profit because they have it in the personalization section, and that's going to be overly complicated. Or at least that's what we all think. I have a better solution for you, so check this out. As you can see, when they type it in, if you're doing it yourself, you can literally change each and every single design. But here's a better solution right here. This is called Hello Custom. So anytime someone types something in, it's actually going to be changed. So whatever products you create on here, and anytime the user and anytime the customer changes the text, Hello Custom will spit out the design with their custom text and send it on over to your Printify app. So Printify will automatically pick this up and have the proper design to change to send to your customer. So it automates the process. Although there's 60 different types right here to choose from, as you can see, they literally want them to type in which one that they already have, and it's not necessarily truly being able to be personalized. But with this right here, they can type in what they would like if you set it up properly, and they will get that text. So I'm gonna upload my PDF design. I just made a quick one, so don't make fun of my graphic design skills. So now that I have my design uploaded, all right, so check this out. I have my PDF. It's automatically already gonna pick up my font. So as you can see, it says font right there. Already has my document font on there, which honestly is pretty crazy, right? So here's the beauty though. I can see which tags they have available, and a lot of you guys might think you can only do name, address, and date. This is actually a fairly new update. You can pretty much type in new tags now, and you pretty much have unlimited text-based personalization on here now. So I'm gonna type in top text for this one, and then for this tag, I'm gonna type in bottom text. And then on here, you can also change the font size so it's not too large. If they're typing in too much stuff, you can change the line spacing, the letter spacing, and so on. Now all you have to do is name this file right here. You click on product variants and attach this to the Printify listing that you have uploaded. I did miss one thing, and thankfully before I click publish, I forgot to remove my background. So if this t-shirt was going to be printed on a blue shirt, I would have got a black box on top of it. So you can click on background and just change it to transparent right here. And also it's actually pretty cool because although Hello Custom is made for text personalization, they do actually allow you to be able to edit some of your design on here. So that does come in handy. So as you can see, I'm clicking on my item, so I don't have to go back to my design software and actually go and change it and re-upload and whatnot. I can just change the colors right here. So once I have that done, I can click publish, and I can even make a test order right here. I'm going to click the 3 dots, click test template. So now your instructions for the customer, for example, you can do something like this. Please type your personalization as followed: top text, bottom text, example, theft, stole all the presents. I probably could have worded this a little bit better, but having an example is always going to be the best thing for the customer to see. So this is something that they can follow and they'll know how to type it in. But regardless, even if they are wrong, you do have a quick glance to be able to look at the approval queue, so you can see if you want to approve their order first or not, and you can compare it side by side with their actual order. All right, so let's go ahead and make a quick test order so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to click on these 3 dots. I'm going to click test template. Now I'm going to type in the personalization exactly how we show the customer to type it in. I'm going to click submit, and boom, there we have it right there. You probably can't see the text because it's white. You can make it dark right here and see it real quick, and we can also see a quick little mock-up. You guys, I just gave you guys the game. I don't even think you guys understand. You guys are way ahead of this person right here. This person had 117 people bought this in the last 24 hours. They're manually picking each and every single design. This right here is creating the design for us, and it also gives our customer more personalization on top of these 60 quotes. Christmas. If I didn't just help you make money for Christmas, I don't know what to tell you. If you want to use Hello Custom, I have a link down below. Typically, it is a monthly subscription, but the personal link that I have down below will bypass that monthly subscription and it's a one-time payment. So go ahead and check that out. But regardless of fulfillment, sales has nothing to do with the way you fulfill products. So just think about it though. You could have made $200 in profit if you actually got your listings together. But just think about it. This shop right here is going crazy right now, and they're leveraging a whole lot of group listings. And here's another Etsy shop that's doing really well. And the reason why I want to showcase this one is because they only have 17 listings, you guys. 17 listings. As you can see, look at how many people have this in cart. And if we actually click on a few of the listings, we can see that it's already generating quite some sales. Well, I don't even have to click analyze listing. So once again, this is Everbee, just in case you guys don't have this. $1,700 in sales in average for the past 2 months. So just this one listing has done around $3,400 in sales, and 20 people bought this in the last 24 hours. So as you can see, this is only going to rank higher and higher as we get closer to Christmas. And honestly, I love this product because I know you can gain a whole lot of sales outside of Etsy with this type of product, because a lot of people like to watch the content that is created from actually creating the actual soap. So let me show you. So I literally just went to YouTube and typed in how to make the exact soap that we had seen on Etsy. So it says process of goat milk soap, vanilla, apple, cinnamon. And that's literally the same thing that was on Etsy. So we see this video right here. You can also see the ingredients that they are using. This one doesn't exactly have it listed, but you can also Google that, or in a few other of the YouTube videos that actually shows it. But this video right here, whenever you shoot it in a real format, it goes viral a lot when it's on TikTok or even on Instagram. So you could either link it to your own shop or still sell on Etsy and create even more traffic to your actual product. This right here is pretty awesome because look at it, man. It shows you exactly how to create the actual product, how to cut it up, and also how to cut it up in individual bars of soap. So I don't like this one as much because she didn't really stir it up too much and make it look, you know, really cool and make the product look really interesting like how some other people do. Let me go ahead and click on this one right here. So this is still the same person, as you can see. This one, she actually mixed it up. So that one looks similar to the one that's on Etsy, and it's actually pretty cool, right? So that's how you can make a bar of soap like that. But let me see if we can find one with the actual ingredients. So right here, how to make goat milk soap. Actually tells you how to measure it, shows you which equipment you need. I love this, man. Like I just want to get off and try to make my own. So this person is telling you the ingredients and all of that. Oh man, this one's pretty cool. So remember in the past video, the lady just had one cutter. She's able to cut them all at once with the Soap Cutter Pro right here. So this is pretty dope. Look how cool that soap right there looks on the side. So this is something that you may want to get into, which is creating soap. Apparently this thing is extremely profitable. I just looked this up too. So I went ahead and did a Google search on how much it costs to actually make a bar. I thought this person was selling this whole entire, like, you know, the whole entire bar. Instead, they're just selling one of these. And it costs roughly 50 cents to make one of these. And it's $8. They're charging $8 with shipping. Oh my God. Soap is extremely profitable, you guys. All right, so on to the next shop. This one right here is, I have no idea what it is. I just know it's going crazy. So we're gonna do the product research together. So as you can see, 7,500 sales in October, 8,400 sales in September. This right here is honey cutters. So clay cutters. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at it. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's pretty much a mold for you to cut clay so that you get that, right? So let's go ahead and take a look. So yes, that's exactly what it is. And I can almost guarantee you they're not making this product. I can almost feel like this is something they are getting made from like Alibaba.com or like AliExpress or something. So $3 each. So yeah, roughly $3 each. And let's see how many sales they have. 135,000 sales. Oh my God. All right, so I can almost guarantee you they are buying these molds wholesale. So let's go ahead and look at it. Polymer clay cutter wholesale. They could be buying it from Temu. So here's some on Temu. They're kind of expensive on here. So I found some on Alibaba.com. It says 24 set for $2, and I'm pretty sure you have to purchase a single one. So here goes some that looks a lot more similar to the one that we just saw. I'm sure you have to dig slightly deeper to be able to find these types of molds, but here's some right here. They're probably buying a lot. So each piece right here is 24 pieces. So 468 divided by 24, you're probably getting each piece for roughly 19 cents each. So this one you do have to dig a little bit deeper, and this seller right here is probably getting their own molds and packaging made. So, you know, kudos to them. They're building a real business right here. If you want to compete in this, you gotta actually put in the work, but definitely looks promising. You see how many sales they're doing, so kudos to them. If this video helped you out, go ahead and comment, like, subscribe. At the end of the day, all you gotta do is put in the work. An additional 2 to 3 hours every single day in whatever business you want to pursue. Make sure you lock in for those 2 to 3 hours. It can change your life. It changed mine. The real key here, honestly, is if you're tired of starting over on a new project and a new project and another project, just don't give up. So once you find the one that you want to pursue, don't give up this time. See you on the next one.